Hi, welcome back, YouTube. This is episode 7. Last episode, if you haven't seen it already, spoiler alert. We did a Bastion Mimic. We did this one. We soloed it. Oh, great! I'm really pumped about that. Took up most of the recording, but we ran around here, etc. Not really go into much further detail of that. This time around, we have picked up the next one to do this one, but we're not going to go do that today just because, well, I mean, I'm not going to just have 3 episodes on the road just doing Bastion Limits, but I thought I would do the antiquities. I've dug them up. And on our journey, we found that there's a quest hidden down here. So what I'm going to do, we're going to run down this pathway, collect this quest, maybe do it depending on where it's going. Hopefully it will lead us down this way because we want to go down here and get to tell Dreloff, because I want to see what this love sticker is about. So hopefully you like and you enjoy watching, and in the description below will be the playlist for all future and past episodes. So be sure to look out for that. And also my Twitch details. I do also stream this live as I do this. Stream other things as well. I haven't done it in a little while, but you know, I do stream things like Minecraft and whatever, and I will do random content, not necessarily just questing. Questing is a big thing. I just want to, because I really want to try and experience it, because I don't do a lot of it in SO. But I will do dungeons, and I have done trials in the past, antiquities, all sorts. So hopefully I'll see you around for that. And when I'm doing those sorts of things, I can talk to you a hell of a lot more than when I'm questing. When I'm questing, I focus a bit more. Especially when the dialogue's playing out. But between doing things and running between zones and locations, I can interact with all of you. When I'm actually doing the quest, the dialogue, I do listen to them, do my reactions until it's all finished. Okay, I have managed to run the wrong path. Okay, let's go back the way we came. I thought it led down to here somewhere, but I was incorrect. Oh, it's up there. Okay, it's just across the way. Right, over here. There was a fella.
You could craft something nice with that.
I could craft something nice with that, you are right. Are you gonna say your thing, your line? No? You haven't got a line for me? Let me just go back and come back and see if he says something. Maybe it's because I approached from behind and he didn't see me. No, he's already said it and he's got nothing else to say, so, oh well, sorry about that.
Oh, thank the 8. You stopped. I've had people pass by without even a glance my way. Suppose they must think I'm bait for some sort of trap with clothes as nice as this. Really, I just need an urgent favor.
What sort of favor?
I'm a courier for a cadet branch of House Halalu. My superiors tasked me with an urgent delivery to a member of the house in Necrom. I just landed this position. I don't want to lose it, but I can't complete the delivery in this state.
What happened to you?
I turned my ankle. Serves me right for wearing these new boots on an assignment without properly breaking them in.
Okay.
Could you find Solny Narain in Necrom and deliver her package for me? Happy to let you keep the reward if it means I'll keep my job.
I'll complete the delivery for you, fine.
You're like a blessing from Zenithar himself. Solny Narain should be at the graveyard in Necrom. As for me, I suppose I'll fashion a splint and hobble my way to a settlement, with the comfort of knowing my professional reputation will remain intact.
How exactly did you manage to turn your ankle?
I was indisposed for a moment off the side of the road when I thought I heard a snake. Not ideal when you have your pants around your ankles. You can probably imagine the rest.
Do you need a healer?
No point now. I've been waiting for so long that even if my boots were broken in, I'd still never make it in time. Funny thing is, I bought this ensemble to treat myself for landing this position with House Halalu. Should have just saved my gold.
What's so important about this delivery anyway?
Per the courier's oath, your job isn't to know, It's to take the parcel and go. All I was told was that it's very important. Between you and me, they say that for all deliveries to the members of House Halalu. But the less I know, the better.
Yeah, by all means. I mean, it's a shame, because I could offer him a ride on the back of the mount and take him to Necrom as we're going, and he can go and see a healer, but... Unfortunately, I don't have that option. Right, let's get to Necrom then, and hand this parcel. Gone around in circles, but... hopefully this won't take too long. It's just delivering a parcel, surely? I'm going to be roped into doing another favour for them, saying, right, well, I won't pay you, but you can have it. You can do this instead, and they will pay you.
Building up a stash. Good thinking.
Or you can keep this thing or something. I don't know. So at the graveyard, where is the graveyard? I don't think I've seen a graveyard in Necrom.
Heard there was
I've not
some
been
sort
over
of
there.
trouble in the
Oh, I have been over there.
When are they going to
Oh, that's near the entrance to go down to the catacombs behind. Well, there's furniture shop. I have to check see what's in there. See what you can potentially buy. So this is the graveyard. Doesn't seem like much of a graveyard, but okay. Hi.
Stranger, what business do you have with me? I'm trying to tend my aunt's funeral pyre.
Sony, oh god, what was her name? Niren? I have a delivery for you?
Oh, thank the three. You made it. I couldn't finish my aunt's funeral without her cherished shield. Her spirit will rest easier knowing it still protects her remains. With my deepest gratitude, this payment is yours.
Oh, thank you so much. She's wearing Armalexi's armor thing. I'll leave you to your piece. I'm so sorry. Okay. Luckily, that was just all we had to do.
Can anyone help me?
Wait, hello?
Nightmare.
What's this?
This doesn't entirely break precedent, but it is unusual. I've been sent to find assistance outside the Mage's Guild. Can you help us? We will reward you for the danger you face.
What does the Mage's Guild need from me?
You know how powerful mages can be. But we command the elements, or make things from nothing. We can summon entities from across oblivion. Even shape reality, if you want to be grandiose about it. But what if we summon something terrible?
A Mage's Guild member summons something terrible?
Not yet. But if we don't stop it, one of Vermina's nightmare Daedra could manifest in our world.
Okay.
This portal leads to Warlock Vanton's tower, the focus of the threat. Do you know other warriors? Gather them. This will be exceedingly dangerous.
Vermina's nightmare Daedra could manifest in our world. Cap. Alright, I'll go through the portal.
Talk to Scholar Arlance when you arrive at the tower. He's watching over Warlock Vanton with the rest of the mages. I only left to find help when we figured out what Vermina's Daedra planned. The portal is right there. Quickly now.
Why is one of Vermina's Daedra attacking Warlock Vanton?
The Daedra attacking Vanton exists only in Nightmare. But Vanton's power
Must be
might be
Sanity's
enough
edge.
to bring it fully into this plane. Warlock Vanton was studying the Dreamstone. If there is anywhere a nightmare creature can hide, it's in that relic.
If there are other mages with Warlock Vanton, why don't they deal with this?
We're worried about what would happen if the Daedra's plan succeeds, and it enters this plane. If the thing plaguing Vanton infects anyone else, it's better if we send someone else to help Vanton. Someone whose mind isn't at risk.
If the Dreamstone is so dangerous, why don't you just destroy it?
Destroy it? without knowing the magic it possesses, without fully comprehending the power it holds. No, I agree the relic is dangerous.
Okay.
But that's why only the most accomplished Mage Guild members should deal with it.
And why did Vanton have this dreamstone?
He has to study it. None of us thought he'd be foolish enough to do so without setting protective wards first. I don't know Vanton very well, but Wizard Twelvain speaks highly of him. I hope this doesn't destroy his mind entirely.
Well, I suppose I'll go into Sanity's Edge for now, just to hand the quest in. But we definitely aren't going to do that. I'm not going to solo a trial. No way. We'll hand this in. Lucky enough the portal just takes us there, whereas the other ones, they have to run miles to go there. But here we are. This is helpful.
Twelvain doesn't know if you can hear her. Help is coming, Vanton.
And in a moment, let's loot a few of the things in here. I think that's everything there, and then there's two things here. I think the jewelry box there. Or just the one thing there, can't remember. Doesn't matter. Okay. Hello.
Ah, just in time. I was beginning to wonder if Anze would find anyone willing to help us. You are here to help us, are you not?
Will this be dangerous?
Unequivocally. Ansel the Tormentor is a master of mental manipulation and feeds on anguish. Vanton's mind is her domain now. She'll be extremely powerful in there. If Vanton falls, she can use his magical power to escape into our realm.
And what happens to me if Vanton falls while I'm inside his mind?
I don't know. We will do our best to shield you from Ansul's control. But you could be trapped inside Vanton's mind, stuck in a nightmare reality forever. Or you could die.
What will you do while I'm in Vanton's mind?
Mostly, we'll do our best to keep Ansul's influence from spreading. If Vanton starts to fall, Ansul may be able to reach out into our minds. The hope is that you can beat Ansul back, and we can return her to the Dreamstone without anyone dying.
Ansul's power can spread, even outside the Dreamstone?
That's the thing, we don't know. Ansul's a powerful Daedra. Apart from linking her victims to the Dreamstone, we don't have any records of how she gets into a target's dreams. We're going to be overly cautious and not repeat Vanton's mistake.
Why is Ansul doing this?
Ansul is a creature of nightmare who serves Vermina, mistress of the sleeping realm. Neither care much for mortals, aside from using our fear for their own purposes.
Okay.
We believe Ansul is trying to enter Mundus. No one wants that.
Were Warlock Vanton and Wizard Twelvain close?
They're friends, but Vanton can be reckless. He's lucky Twelvain has been keeping an eye on him. Studying the Dreamstone without wards? What was he thinking? Twelvain is the only reason we got here before Ansul destroyed him.
Tell me about the Dreamstone?
It's a mysterious artifact that amplifies dreams. Vanton hoped to study how the subconscious informs a mage's arcane talents. There were whispers that a sinister presence lurked in the stone, but we had no idea Ansul was a powerful Daedra.
Okay, fine. I've got to talk to you again.
Ah, just in time. I was beginning to wonder if Anze would find anyone willing to help us. You are here to help us, are you not?
Yes, researcher Ansul said Warlock Vanton is in trouble?
He's being plagued by a creature of nightmare called Ansul the Tormentor. Vanton's as stubborn as a foot fungus, but even he can't hold on much longer. The things I've heard about Ansul.
And how can I help him?
We need to send someone into Vanton's nightmare to confront Ansul. Wizard Twelvain is in charge of the spell that will take you into Vanton's mind. She'll know what she needs, and she'll want to meet you first. We can't underestimate Ansul.
I'll talk to the Wizard Twelvain.
Good. We need all the help we can get to defeat Ansul the Tormentor. Wizard Twelvain would say we need your help to save Vanton too, but I'm more scared of Ansul at the moment. Oh, and take this for agreeing to help us.
Fine. Thank you.
It's time to go. Speak to Wizard Twelvain. She'll tell you how to enter Vanton's mind. You'll need more than bravery in there. I hope you're skilled enough to meet whatever nightmare Ansul has created from Vanton's dreams.
No problem. Well, I'm not speaking to 12 right now. I mean, I've never listened to the dialect when we come to the trial. I suppose I probably should think about it, but I'll have to do it at another point. I want to quest the zone and get that done, but at least that quest is out of the way.
I'm with you.
Okay. Let's head out. I go down the coast, I guess. Get the treasure maps done and see what Dressel? Can't remember what it's called. Has it in store for us. Ooh. Right, let's head on. Down here? Not down here. Get that, and get that while we're here.
Useful. Hold on to that.
Okay. Go to the coast. We've done this delve, so that's fine. Grab this. Okay, so there's a treasure chest on this island. Some resources. Grab those. Hope for a box.
Good eye.
Nothing. Let's dig this. Oh, what's that? Thingy there. Runestone.
Anything good?
Oh, I've got a box there. Another treasure chest over here. Oh wow. Oh, this is a survey here. Is it a survey and a treasure thing I have here? God, these are so spaced out. This is mean. They've done this deliberately. Is that the skull of a bear? I don't think there's bears in this zone, is there? There must be something else. Oh no, it was just a survey. Okay. So there's a pathway there. Does that actually go anywhere? Oh, explore. Weathered gravestone. Oh, this is one of the things I have to explore. The remains of... I forgot about this. There was another one in the west that I didn't see. But that will be part of that achievement, right? Necrom. Let's fire up. Exploration. The 6 world bosses. Travel strange roads. Complete odd tasks on Telvanni Peninsula via grave discoveries and things. Okay, so that's this one. Grave discoveries. I've got this one. Okay. I've got to look out for these. These gravestones. So I found one.
Here we go.
There. Let's go get this treasure map. So I guess I have to kind of run around a little bit just in
Building
case
up a stash.
I
Good
come
thinking.
across another stone. But I don't think it's going to be one this close to the other one. Surely not. Would there be any on that island? I'm kind of curious. Can you get to there or am I going to get eaten by slaughterfish? We'll find out. So far, so good. Is there anything on this island? Nope, it was a huge waste of time. Okay. My face is itching.
Quite a ride.
Sky shard down here on a chest. Are the crabs eating the Wamasu? Someone's obviously looted half of it and left the junk. It's gone now. Sky shard. See runes. No, it's not runes. It's fire camp. Campfire. Fire camp. A nilt ox. Oh, it's a baby silt hopper actually. It's a lot smaller than those big giant ones. It must be a baby one.
You could craft something nice with that.
Yes, I'm going in the opposite direction. Oh, there's another set of stairs there. Is that going to lead anywhere interesting? To a heavy stack.
A whole stack? Very nice.
Okay, nothing else here, but it's something over here maybe. It led to here. Let's see. Oh, Dacia's turned up. Okay. So we're just gonna go jump down this cliff. Dacia, I hope you're alright about that. There's a treasure map up here somewhere. Jeez, so much stuff to grab. Oh yeah, I grabbed that last time. Ooh, there's another cistern here. Okay. Can I do anything with it? No? Oh god, these resources. I'm going to end up getting so bored of picking them up, I'm going to end up just ignoring them soon. I imagine. Nope, nothing up here. But there is a treasure chest just around the corner. On that island from there? Yeah. Okay, let's dig that one up. That'll be that gone.
That's gotta be worth some good coin.
Yep, I got another coffer, so that was well worth getting.
Useful. Hold on to that.
Nice. We're gonna have some coffers to open at the end of the episode again. Okay. Tell. I don't know what I saw there. It's alright, never mind. I'm gonna go this way just in case there's a gravestone down here first and head up to it. There's a nightshade.
Been on the lookout for that.
Okay. Is there any like gravestone thingy down here at all? Maybe, maybe not. No. Okay, so we've got a little camp down here. I don't know who Nasha is. That's probably part of this place. Oh, there's stuff down there. Library things. What's this? Oh, fungal blooms. Let's go get the fungal blooms. And then head into the tower and do the lovesick quest.
Better overstocked than under.
Fungal blooms. Okay, here. Right, let's get Lovestruck done. Need to go into the tower here. There isn't anything else just on the path. Let me just double check that I'm not going to not necessarily waste my time, that's not the right thing, but if there's another quest here, then I can do them both at the same time. It doesn't look like there is anything else. Okay, so we'll head in and try and reunite the lovers. See what comes of them. Is that the thing there? What is this? It's like one of those big, massive, mega mushroom structures, but there's... It's like potentially a really good magical hidden entrance there.
Ready.
For one, but it doesn't look like it. Okay, fine. And no gravestone thingy to look at. Plenty of
Good
resources.
to get stocked up.
Mushroom tower thing there. Seems like a small one compared to some of the ones I've seen. Oh, there was one over there. Maybe that was the one I saw. I saw one over there. No problem. It's fine. Right. Come on, Dacia, whatever your name is. Who are you? Softly glowing. Okay.
There's the main tower. And you can see the isolation tower to the north there.
That must be the isolation. Okay, that's the isolation tower. Okay, that's the one that you can't get to easily. We need to get the key from in here.
They're not like the towers back home. But they're beautiful in their own way.
There's a platinum scene down there, but it's only resources. I can get them at another time. Let's just get into the tower. It's in 26 minutes of digging up treasure chests. I suppose I'm delivering a parcel. Hello. Oh, a brief history of House Telvanni. Not going to read all that. That is a lot. No, that's... Yeah, it might be small passage really for like a history of a family, but I'm really not interested in reading all of that. The passage is a bit too much for me right now. I'm in the middle of doing this. Interesting shelves sticking out of the walls there. Huh. Oh, there's a thingy there. No,
Good.
there's a thingy there.
Nobody's noticed us so far.
Nobody's noticed us. There's a servant there sweeping, and I ran right up to them. Oh, it had a lockpick in it. That was worth it. Okay, jewelry box. Dresser. Is that a nightstand? No, but that one is. That's a dresser. Never mind. Same difference, really. Stack of books. Okay. Up the stairs. Jewelry box. A seat. These stairs. Oh, well, they're not supposed to go up. I mean, they are stairs, but they are very close to the walls and very shallow. It's hard to go up them.
The key is in that chest. It's a spare for when the researchers misplace theirs.
Okay. It seems too easy so far. Where's his mother? Oh, tell Drelof's cellar, huh? Take it we'll be escaping down through the cellar. Let's have a little look. Or maybe she's in the cellar and she'll come back up out of it and be like, "Who the hell are you? Why are you in my chest? Why? Give me that key. How dare you touch my things?" Okay, trinket chest. Let's take the key.
Got it? Let's speak for a moment.
Oh. Okay, we can speak. No, that's
Let's
not
hear it.
you. That's Sharp.
All right. We have the key. This is going better than I thought it would.
Yeah, this doesn't
And
seem
it's
right.
strange.
Seems like a trap.
Everything looks so different in here without the wards. It all feels so empty.
Wards? What wards?
Nathan's protective wards. You know, Sethiel's magic barriers that kept Nathan's half of the tower in isolation. I couldn't cross them at all. They certainly made tidying up a bit of a trial. I mentioned the wards before.
No, you did not.
Sorry. I guess I've been here so long it's become normal to me. Sathiel said the outside world would kill Nathan, and she was working on a cure. But as far as I know, she and her husband were trying to cure the Nahatan flu.
Her husband?
He died years ago,
Oh.
when
Well,
Nathan
you
was
never
just a
mentioned
baby,
a husband.
from the disease they were trying to cure. Sathiel must be sheltering Nathan for fear of losing him, too. She's doing it out of love. That I can understand. But that doesn't make it right.
Now that we have the key, how do we get to Nathan?
We'll take the portal pad to the cellar. Then the
Yeah.
key will get us into the labs. From there, it's just making our way through the caverns to the isolation tower. As long as we don't cross Sathiel, the others will be too busy to
Just
stop
gone
us.
and cursed it now. We definitely are. So what happens if we run into Saphil?
Good question. I've never known her to be particularly combative, but if Nathan's wards were any indication, she does wield very powerful magic. Which she may use to escort us out.
What about the researchers? Will they try to stop us?
Nathan's well-being is a family affair, and the researchers are far more focused on their work.
Okay.
They're tasked with observing their subjects for the slightest changes, so they won't keep their eyes on us for long, anyway.
Subjects?
Test subjects for her experiments. Animals, as far as I know. Some of the experiments are rather grisly. I kept away from the lab for that exact reason. I've heard some of these Telvanni use slaves for such things, but Sathiel's not like that.
Has Mr. Streloff tested any of these cures on Nathan?
No, and that's exactly what worries me. She's tested no cures on him because there's nothing to cure. He's not sick. She just wants control. Poor Nathan. His mother loves him, but it's almost like she's the one with the sickness.
God. Okay. Into the cellar we go. A mother that just doesn't want to go.
I don't think I've ever seen it this empty down here. Where is everyone?
Yeah, this doesn't look good. This is, I wouldn't necessarily say falling into a trap, but something else going on here. You've not been aware of. Maybe everyone did get sick. Maybe she gave them the Nahatan flu in order to try and cure it.
Wait. What are these subjects doing out of containment?
The wolves? Okay. Oh, they are now afflicted. Oh, they turned into Gloomspawn wolves. Ah. Oh. Why did it have to be wolves you were testing on? Couldn't it just be Kwama? Oh, not wolves. I love wolves. So cool. Let's do it bloody monkeys or something. Like monkeys much, and they're closer to humans than wolves are. So mean.
Why are they like this? What has Sathiel done to them?
That weapon of yours can't hold out much longer.
Are you going to complain if my enchantment runs out? I've got an auto recharge thingy to recharge it. If it runs out, and you lose affiliation, that's going to be really, really annoying.
Got your back.
It'll be fun to experiment and see what happens. See if I get a random loss of rapport with him. It's interesting that it gives you a warning that Your armor and that's getting low. Okay. You eat the other bear? Joy box. Ah. Thought you were already dead. He took his time to kill the rest of you. Okay.
There. Are those research notes? Look around. Maybe there's something here that explains what happened.
Mountain lions, bears. Oh, jeez. I'm trying to bloody well gnaw out of that one. Okay, Sophie's research notes. I remind myself when doubt creeps like vermin into my mind. I was right. I am right. His death was not for nothing. My work will bear fruit soon. We are close to a breakthrough. We must be. Delman spore sample number 1105. More rapid breakdown on living matter than ever seen to date. Hostility of the spores increases with the subject's acute emotional distress. I estimate double the rapidity of necrosis since the acute emotional attachment noted starting with sample number 902. My wards may not hold if something provokes a stronger response. Precautions. Super isolated quarantine and twice daily ward refresh until subject returns to emotional equilibrium. Based on the attachment and distress response in question, this may take quite some time and will cause quite the drain on my magic and energy. We'll need to shrink size of wards for smaller confinement area. We'll consider use of tranquilizing agents if contagion is breached or situation is deemed too dangerous. Test subjects, acquired and caged, ostensibly ready for testing, which brings me to my next point. Cure Synthesis Series number 6905, 6999, blocked until I can find more reliable help. Regret dismissing Dacia, the house servant girl, but the situation was far too dangerous already. Where am I supposed to coax dependable help from? Slaves do not meet my needs and ask far too many questions. I've heard even Federo has had trouble keeping on mercenaries these days. But I don't need a mercenary. I don't even need more lab assistants. I need another me. And I'd work on that problem, but I've had my hands full with this one for the last 20 odd years. Okay. Note to Nathan. Oh god. Nathan, I am leaving Tel Dreloff. I have come into some wealth due to the death of a distant relative and have no need to work as a servant anymore. Oh, is this the thing that she forge a letter to Nathan, maybe? Mistress Dreloff says I should not tell you where I intend to go. First, because she was always right about your condition, and leaving your wards will surely kill you. Second, because I mean to live out the rest of my days in peace and luxury, married to some rich stranger. It is what I deserve after all I have been through and how hard I have worked in service of your mother. While I cannot say that I have truly loved you... No, while I cannot say that I ever truly loved you, I do not wish you dead. Do not come for me. Do as your mother says. She knows best. Sincerely, Dacia Cario. Oh, God.
What's that? It looks like a letter.
I just read it out loud. Can you not, did you not hear me? Were you not listening?
What did you find? Anything that explains what's happened?
I found Sophia Dreloff's research notes, but I also found a letter. Did you write this?
Let me see. No, I'd never write such a thing. Did Cecile write this?
You already told me of a letter that she forged to you.
Like me? What did the research notes say?
Sophia is testing some sort of cure, and has notes on some toxic spore interfering with her wards.
Spores? The researchers spoke of those. Little seeds on the air, invisible to the eye like flu or fever. I think that's how molds and mushrooms make more of themselves.
Uh-huh.
Delman spore sample. Delman? Delman? What is that? It sounds like a name.
You don't know what it means?
It sounds familiar. I just can't place where I've heard it before. She mentions these toxic spores interfering with wards. Does that mean Nathan's wards? If these spores reach the isolation tower, he could be in danger.
Well, let's keep moving and see if we can find him. Or find Nathan. Okay. To the isolation tower we go. We're in here and the spores are in it, so what about us?
No. The observation outpost. What happened? Where is everyone?
Eaten? Something on the table? There's something up here? Yes, there's a jewelry box. Let's go back. Okay. Not something down there to loot, I don't think. They had someone posted here to watch the tower. Really? She's put her son up here. It's the same as like putting a princess up in a tower. I suppose it's nice to hit this nail that's been put up here. For once. Male damsel in distress. And we're saving. So, but the letter was down here. Would he have seen it? I mean, if he's up in the tower, if he'd seen the letter, then why is it there? Has he been pulled through the tower? He's not going to be there. He's somewhere else. Moved on because he saw the letter and was like, well, heartbroken and thought there's nothing worth staying around for.
Thank the 8 you're all right.
There's a person. Hello.
Daisha, stranger, you shouldn't be here. Too
God, you sound
dangerous. Go no further.
What happened? Are you going to be alright?
Spores nearly killed me. Barely exposed. Natural immunity. I will live.
He is Argonian.
Heard shouting, then screaming. Everyone came running. Big mistake. Subject spores. Too strong. Wanted to escape.
What happened? Where is the subject now?
Mistress Dreloth. She coaxed him back to isolation. Delman, too strong. Stronger than I've ever seen.
Who or what is Delman?
Delman, Mistress Dreloth's greatest experiment. The cure, the affliction.
We should be asking him all these questions. He's struggling with his art.
Trouble breathing. Barely survived. The other researchers, not so lucky. Too late for them. Go no further. You could be killed.
Oh, we'll be careful. You should rest now, though. I was going to say there's another Argonian there. I didn't realize it was sharp.
I'm glad Tunche is all right. But he's just given us more questions than answers. I know he's one of her most trusted assistants, but if this Delman is one of Sathiel's experiments, how does Tunche not blame her for what happened here?
We still don't understand exactly who or what Delman is.
I know, but... fetch it all! I just wish I could remember where I've heard it before. Delman.
Is it possible Nathan said something about it?
No, that's just the trouble. If Nathan had said or written it, I'd probably remember it exactly. Delman... It's on the tip of my tongue. Where did Tunche say Sathiel took the subject again?
He said she coaxed him back to isolation.
That must mean the isolation tower. Where Nathan is. Let's keep going. I don't know what we're going to do, but Sathiel needs to be stopped.
I'm ready. Let's keep moving. Okay. Another dead person. hello. Thanks so much for initiating the spores. I'm gonna make my experience harder.
The researchers too? Gods, what has she done?
Well, you did say the others weren't so... Oh, well, I suppose that was the sisters, not researchers, but you did say the others not so lucky, so... Yeah, no. And this is a cave, not exactly very well ventilated, so you weren't escaping anything. If gas or spores came in through here, you were going to get the whole brunt.
Wait. Do you feel that? It's like we're being watched.
I've tolerated this incursion long enough.
Okay. For instance, me, maybe the Guardian will compel you to go back. Okay, whatever.
Whoever you are, you've fallen for Dacia's fanciful tale. And now you're enabling her dangerous obsession with my son. Nathan made his feelings for Dacia perfectly clear in the letter he wrote. Or was that vital piece of information kept from you?
The only letter I've seen is the one from Dacia saying she didn't love Nathan. Did you write that?
So what if I did? They both do well to believe it. They can never be together, do you hear me? Never. Leave this place. Forget all that you've seen, or you'll end up worse than Toonshay.
What did you do to Nathan? Does it have something to do with Delman?
Delman? Where did you hear this name, Delman?
We found your research notes. Tunsay said Damon was responsible for what happened in the lab.
Ah, I see. So your half-informed mind proves far more dangerous than an uninformed one. You cannot help. Leave this place, or I will do everything in my remaining power to stop you.
We're not leaving until we find Nathan.
Delman was her husband.
I wonder if it was
That's
her
right.
husband.
I must have heard it from her once, long ago when she first brought me on. He died from the Nahatan flu. The thing she's trying to cure. I've never seen her like this before.
If Delman has been dead for so long, how could he be responsible for what happened in the lab?
I don't know. Has she gone mad?
Did she name it
Was
after
she
her
always
husband?
this way?
Or
If
did
so,
the husband
she's
come
been
back as
hiding
like a
it.
feral thing?
I can't blame her. If she were carted off to Gorn, she'd be parted from Nathan. The thought of it probably only made things worse for her.
Are you sure you want to keep going?
If you mean to heed Sithiel's words and leave, then I'll have to go on alone. Nathan is my whole world. I'm not leaving without him.
I wonder if Nathan's going to be dead. Oh god. Okay, I'm with you, but let's keep going and find Nathan. Because if it was his father that came back, or whatever, she's managed to resuscitate him, bring him back from the dead, he might have had a false sense of security seeing his father, and then potentially... I suppose he wouldn't necessarily know what his father looked like because he died when he was a baby, so he might not necessarily know. The chest.
If you won't listen to me, perhaps my guardian will compel you to turn back.
Okay.
Let's end them.
Power Guardian. Not really. Oh jeez. My inventory's full.
You cannot fight the danger that lies ahead. This is your last chance.
I just heard some dialogue and I kind of missed it because I was in here. Oh no, there was another rubidite thing I just saw. Two companion items, that's not exactly ideal.
On the hunt.
On the hunt, that we are. For a Nathan. There's a Bastion. Hello, Bastion. Nothing to loot here. Nope. Okay. Trunk. Joy box. Joy What?
Dacia, turn back, or you may never leave this tower again.
Yeah, I don't think she's going anywhere. Want her all you want. She's stubborn. There's a ward down there. Okay, so he's in that ward there, it looks like. She's already run off. We're in the tower. Let's have a little look, see if there's anything else to loot. Any lore books? Nothing. Books stacked and play with. There's a door thing there, but I don't think I need to go there. Where did she go? Wait, where did she go? I imagine she'd be standing around one of these. Oh, here.
Dacia, stay back! I tried to escape, but she was right. My mother was right about everything.
Nathan, what are you talking about? We're here to rescue you.
Stay back from the ward. Mother says it's already in a weakened state due to the strength of my affliction. I don't recognize you, stranger. What are you doing with Dacia?
She hired me to come rescue you.
Rescue? Then she really does love me? There was this note, you see. I was certain it was fake, but then I saw you and, well, I started to wonder. But I cannot leave. If you came through the caverns, you must have seen what I'm capable of.
That was you? Tansei said that Delman was responsible for what happened.
My father, yes. The affliction my mother gave me. She named it after him.
Yeah.
I didn't know until I tried escaping. The wards were never for my protection. They kept others safe from me. If I had left with Dacia when we planned, she'd be dead.
What did Zephyr afflict you with?
A living cure. A symbiote that protects its host with toxic spores. I would not be alive without it, and it would not thrive without me. All these years, she really has been trying to cure me so I might live a normal life. Why did I ever doubt her?
Where is your mother now?
So now you know the truth.
Okay.
I'd kept this secret from Nathan his whole life. That he might not grow up knowing he was a monster of my own making. That he might keep his will to live while I sought a cure. After all, I gave him the Nahatan flu and cured him of that too.
You infected your own son with the Nahatan flu.
Delman and I were trying to save the world. A promising fungal spore sample was on its way from Black Marsh when Delman caught the very thing we were trying to cure. And I lost him. I had to know if the spores would have saved him. And now I know.
Why don't the spores affect you?
Nathan came from me. I am enough of him that the fungal symbiote does not register me as a separate entity, and therefore not a threat to its host.
Okay.
That is when I named it. Delman Mycota. The cure, like love, that would be with us always.
Couldn't you have told Dacia the truth about Nathan's condition?
The truth is a poor cure for love. I did not want Dacia to share my fate of being shackled to tell Drell off by her own heartstrings. So I tried to drive her away. But since hers is a love that clearly cannot be cured, I have devised a choice for her.
What choice?
If Dacia is willing, I can safely inoculate her with the same spores I used on Nathan. She will share his affliction and his confinement. But they will be together, and she will want for nothing, except perhaps her freedom.
And what if she doesn't want that?
Then she can make herself useful and help me find a cure. I'll hire her on again. I need someone dependable to procure rare ingredients to keep testing possible cures for Delman Mycota. Perhaps someday she can be one of my researchers.
Are you confident you can even find a cure for Nathan?
I've been studying Delman Mycota for over 20 years. If anyone can find a cure, it's me. I'm not about to abandon my life's most important work. There has to be something that can eradicate the fungus once it's disposed of the Nahatan flu.
If Dacia chooses to be inoculated, are you going to carry out experiments on her?
What does it matter if she and Nathan are able to live out their days together? I'd only prioritize curing her. But I am a researcher. I am not above recognizing the benefit of additional subjects with which to compare results.
Oh my god. All your researchers are dead except one. Is anyone going to hold you accountable for that?
My researchers signed on with me because of my area of study. They knew the dangers of Delman Mycota as well as its potential. All that space in the labs was necessary for safe experimentation. I regret their loss, but they knew the risks.
It seems like their deaths could have been avoided if you had told Nathan or Dacia the truth.
Or if I had time to think of a more believable lie to tell the both of them. I knew they had been meeting for quite some time. When I overheard their plans to run away together, I had to act quickly, or else risk Dacia's certain death.
You knew how they felt about each other?
Of course I did. I was glad for it at first. Dacia brought Nathan happiness. If only they could have remained content being in love, with the wards up between them. It was only when they doubted me that things got dangerous. And now, here we are.
I don't understand. How does Delman Mycota work?
I suppose my research notes wouldn't give you the whole picture, would they? Toonshay, one of my most devoted researchers, discovered it in a pool of brackish water deep within Black Marsh. Its capture and transport was quite the undertaking.
Nathan said it was a symbiote? How does that work?
When bonded inside the lungs of its host, Delman Mycota passively produces spores toxic to almost all non-fungal life, as you saw in the caverns.
Okay.
It seems to eradicate anything that might threaten the life of its host, including the Nahatan flu.
Then how does it find new hosts?
It is sensitive to smoke, a herald of fire, which causes it to release reproducing spores in anticipation of finding a new host. These are the spores we would use to inoculate Dacia, if that is what she chooses.
And their spores won't be harmful to one another if they're both inoculated?
Correct. Somehow, Delman Mycota recognizes itself, and of course doesn't see itself as a threat. Argonians like Toonshay are a different case, but only barely. Their natural resistance to toxins very nearly meets its match with Delman Mycota.
Wow, okay.
Nathan and I could finally be together. But the way to do so means becoming his mother's experiment. But I'd be safe, provided for. I'd get to dance and sing every day with the one I love. Some would kill for such a gentle life.
You could consider Safil's other option, or you could just leave.
Leaving for good is no option for me. My heart is Nathan's, and his is mine. If I don't give up my freedom, I can help Safil find a cure. I'd get to see the world like I always wanted, but I'd be in her service. And I'd be alone.
You'd really give up your freedom. There's no guarantee you'll find a cure.
Life offers no guarantee of love either. But I found that, didn't I? I don't see it as giving up my freedom. I see it as a choice of how I get to show my love. But my heart is split. If you were in my place, which would you choose?
Me, I'd want my freedom. I'm gonna see what Nathan and Safil have to say about it.
I don't want to be alone again. I want nothing more than for Dacia to stay with me. If we can't walk the world together, at least we never have to be apart. But I love her. Deeply, truly, I do, which is why I know I cannot ask her to stay.
Okay.
Don't look at me like that. I tried to get her to leave, didn't I? At best, it would come to this. At worst, she'd have ended up like the rest of the researchers. The choices that love demands of us are never easy.
Well, if she's working for her, she's not necessarily alone, is she? Because she's going off, finding something, coming back. And then they could be together if a cure gets seen, but, I mean... Hat and Flu's been around for a while because it completely wiped out elsewhere. Will she likely find a Flu?
After I lost everything in Cyrodiil, Tel Dreloth became my home. I can't possibly leave it behind me. But does that mean I should stay here forever? Leaving for good is no option for me. My heart is Nathan's. Life offers no guarantee of love either. But I found that, didn't I? I don't see it as giving up my freedom. I see it as a choice of how I get to show my love. But my heart is split. If you were in my place, which would you choose?
Well, I would do that. I'll keep my freedom and try to find a cure. Doesn't mean I don't love them. Doesn't mean it's the rest of it. That doesn't mean it's completely the end of love. But this means that she could be infected, be stuck here, whatever. Both is cruel either way in a sense. I feel like if I was a goody two-shoes person, it would probably be this one. That one would probably be a mean thing to do, to completely whatever. So I suppose my character is a bit of a mean character, so I suppose I should choose the top. I would stay with the one I love and wait for a cure.
If my freedom is the price of being with Nathan,
She doesn't see it as losing the
then I'll pay
freedom.
it.
So
To be with my love
her
is
choice.
better than
She
having
wants
to
to be
wander
with her
the
love.
world alone. Thank you for keeping me safe and helping me see the best choice, stranger. Here's your reward.
Oh. Bye.
You're staying? Truly? Are you sure, Daisha?
I fought this hard just to get to you, Nathan. Of course I'm
Get
staying.
your nose down, Bo. Well,
Daisha has chosen to make her home at Tel Dreloth. She brings Nathan a comfort I could never hope to give him. I will make sure to show her how thankful I am for that.
and what are you going to do now?
I'll say goodbye to Nathan. His affliction doesn't affect me because of our shared blood, but I don't have the same connection with Daisha. Her spores would kill me. I'll inoculate Daisha and return to my work.
Are you going to hire more researchers?
I'll have to, won't I? And Toonshay will help me, as he's always done. I pay well, and the world is in no shortage of those who lost loved ones to the Nahatan flu. I don't anticipate any trouble in finding more help.
Okay. Nathan.
I can't believe she's chosen to stay. How did I end up so lucky to have someone like her find me?
What are you going to do now?
By the three, she's going to be here. In here. With me. I've never had that before. What do I do? I need to tidy up. Look presentable. Make sure she's going to be comfortable. So much to do.
Okay. Dacia.
Finally a place to call home again. Thank you for helping me see the right decision.
What are you going to do now?
I think I'll take one more walk around the grounds before I join Nathan. It'll be my last moment alone for quite some time, and I want to spare some thoughts for my family. I think they'd be happy I found my true love.
Okay. If you say so. Oh well, there we go, that's that done. Oh, let me go out here. There is a door. Well, there we go. Okay. Oh, there is a door. to
Let's
this.
move.
Just had to go up the hill. Didn't even realise that. Okay. Oh, this is a very precarious stairway to get here, though. Interesting. Oh, I can't loot that. Loot that though. Huh. Okay. That's not even a complete stairway. That's why. Oh, it leads to here. No wonder.
I see something shiny.
I see something shiny.
Always nice to get stocked up.
Yes, it is. Okay. Wow. That's lovesick done. Got some
Here
treasure
we
maps
go.
done. Right. There isn't really anything else leading us much else, is there? Find the temple secrets. That's daily. That is the headache. Oh, we need to go to there. Maybe we'll go and deliver that. And that will be us for this episode. And we've got Alaveus there. Alaveus to do. Yeah, okay, right. We will head to... I thought it was a heavy sack. So deceiving, this. So... With the lighting and the shape, it just honestly...
Good to get stocked up.
Imagined it was. So we go to old... How's it called again? Old Isra, that's it. That bit. It's fine. We'll take... No, we won't. We'll take the path. Gonna go to Old Isra and hand this in. Jeez. Resources everywhere.
You could brew something nice with that.
Okay, this way. Oh, hi.
You show a dead more respect than the living. Leave my offerings to me and get your dung-smelling incense out of my face.
This is my great-grandmother's favorite scent. See, I actually pay attention to my ancestors and don't buy whatever is popular.
Okay.
Don't keep me here too long. I need to get to Necrom before that fool. He thinks my ancestors will shun me. Ha! I'll show him the right way to honor those who've passed.
Why do you care so much?
Have you heard the way he talks to me? He thinks he's better than I am because he's bringing homemade goods to Necrom. I don't have the skills to make the offerings my ancestors want. Is it so bad that I buy them instead?
Couldn't you learn to make things the things your ancestors want?
Is it so terrible that I purchase my offerings from those who make them better? I'm not an artisan. I don't own land. My skills over the cookfire extend only so far as my own survival. Besides, I'm not the only one who buys their offerings.
Okay. Over.
Can you believe her? My fellow pilgrim prioritizing anything other than her ancestors' wishes. She should care less what I bring for my family and focus more on her own paltry offerings.
What's wrong with her offerings?
She did little more than purchase them from a merchant. There's nothing that ties her family to the offerings except an exchange of gold. If I were her ancestor, I'd feel snubbed, deprived of a connection to the life work of my family. Forgotten, even.
You talk like your ancestors have preferences.
They do. They speak to us and demand our respect. The walls of Necrom are filled with the spirits of the deceased. It's an honor to make the pilgrimage there, to give our gifts to those who wait beyond life.
What are you bringing your great-grandmother?
Incense formed by the deft hands of my daughter. Fragrant bread baked by my son. Fruit picked by my wife. And the yarn I spun myself. My great-grandmother's spirit will be placated with the knowledge that her family remembers her well.
How do you know that her ancestors doesn't want wealth?
Honored with the trappings of wealth, instead of the comfort of familial affection? Oh, never. What would you know about this anyway, Noir? You're no dark elf. Don't assume you know our ways.
Don't keep me here too long.
Okay, sorry.
Have you heard the way he talks to me? He thinks he's better than I am because he's bringing homemade goods to Necrom. I don't have the skills to
No,
make
I'll
the offerings.
click that again, 'cause I
So
clicked on
terrible
that.
that I purchase my offerings from those who make them better. I'm not an artisan. I don't own land. My skills over the cookfire extend only so far as my own survival. Besides, I'm not the only one who buys their offerings.
Huh. I'm very torn here because it'd be nice to always feed them. I mean, they're getting what they like. I mean, but I don't know what they're. But with his attitude, I don't like his attitude. And I don't want to be like make him presume that he's right. So I'm just going to choose this because I don't like him. He spoke down to me, so, you know, you're right. You don't need to do anything else to please your ancestors.
Finally, someone who can see reason. If my ancestors are happy, then there's nothing wrong with what I give them. No one else should be judging me.
Yep, by all means. Just because he put more effort into it.
Better overstocked than under.
Okay. Let's go ahead until. Oh. Can't do anything in combat. Let's get this
Who's
done.
better than us? Nobody.
Right. Gonna go across the water here because, well, I want to get on to the next bit. Ah. Oh. So many resources here though, I just want them all. Wow, there's a plethora
Always
of
worth
resources
stocking
right
up.
here. Jeez, my Lee. I feel obligated to get them all. Okay, up on here. I think that is everything, isn't it? Just this thing here. Go across the water. I'm not getting the
Building
water, I
up a
don't care about
stack.
harvesting water.
Good thinking.
2 here, 3 here. 4 here, 5. Oh my god, 6. So those aren't like outwardly aggressive. Yes, I'm presuming so, because they haven't really attacked me. I've always attacked them. Right, old Isra. So hand this in, and hopefully that will be the end of that. I mean, we're only bringing the ingredients for the potion. We might see the effects at the end of it, but that'll be this quest finished. Be one way to finish the episode.
You could craft something.
Let's get in here. Oh wow, there's resources. Plenty. Plenty to get.
Ah, welcome. You returned at just the right moment. I assume you brought the ingredients?
I sure have. Yeah.
Ah, excellent. Yes, I see you found the remaining ingredients. Knew you could do it. Knew you could. Give them to me, if you please. Everything else is prepared.
Here you go.
Well done. Yes, just needs a bit of finessing. Brilliant. Should be all ready now to give to Oathman Lero. May I ask one more favor? Could you give it to him in my stead? Last I saw him, he was meeting with Spellwright Varsva.
What will you be doing in the meantime?
Oh, you know the usual, cleaning this, tossing that, busy. I need to avoid the mushrooms. Yes, That's it, the mushrooms. All those spores in that area are murder on the sinuses.
You know, I'm familiar with these ingredients. They're toxic.
What? In large doses, perhaps, but... Oh, all right. It's poison. But understand, Laro is dreadful. A violent bully, totally unfit for his station. You'd be doing a favor to all House Telvanni. It is up to you, but please, deliver the tincture.
What happens if I tell him?
You wouldn't, would you? No, please. If you did, it would be very dire for me, and maybe you too. I wouldn't recommend that option. In fact, perish the thought of it altogether.
I do like a little bit of murder. Servant's tale. They're nothing but weak, indolent fools who play at being mages. That oaf Halbrod, a hireling who should by all counts be swiftly expelled from his position to give room to these who rightly deserve a position. How even he got the position under Spellrite Varsa is a mystery that Sophisteel himself could not unravel. Snivelling Bulver, always whining, a cretinous retainer who thinks his scheming goes unnoticed, but not by my watchful eyes, not when his back is turned and he thinks he's safe, no. I observe his every movement and know of his plots. Worst of all, he reeks of some pungent stink. Then there's Oathman Laro, a churlish upstart who will sooner than later fall. He may hold rank for a short time, but sooner rather than later he will err, and I will capitalize on his hubris. Spellrite's Barsa and Morin will see that I am worthy than all those before these imbeciles, and that even though my ability to weave magic may leave something to be desired, I am still a servant whose ambitions surpass even the highest of magisters. I alone can maneuver the ranks, and I find openings where they are left open for me, and create my opportunities where at first they may have appeared invisible to those untrained. The magisters will soon see the talent they've overlooked, and what a sharp mind and deft hand can bring for them. If only I can get my opening. Where are you? Is he in there? Around here?
This one's mine.
Oh. Oh, no, this is a different quest. I'm like, it's all here. Okay, he's over there. Let's go poison someone. I am Dark Brotherhood after all. Screw it, let's kill him.
Oh, stop complaining, Laro. Your headaches are no excuse for poor results. You are of House Telvanni. Find a remedy and press on.
Ah, my head. Bulver is sending some minion to deliver my tincture. About time. Lazy fool couldn't even deliver it himself.
Hi.
Do you need something? I don't have time to waste with someone below my station. I've important House Telvanni affairs to see to, and my head is aching.
Here's your tincture. Enjoy.
Oh, don't mind if I do. Bulver Bemis sent word that he had made a tincture for me. Glad you managed not to get lost. Damn these headaches. Makes it hard to concentrate and deal with my indolent and incompetent retainers.
There's a witness here. Please don't die right on the thing, because I'm here and... Oh. Oh. Oh dear.
Careless fool! Didn't even take a whiff before guzzling down a vial from a stranger. Well, I suppose his seat is empty now. I wonder who will claim it.
It worked? It worked! Is he... Oh, he is quite dead. Good. I did it! I mean, we did it. Thank you so much.
Maybe I should have made him suffer for longer.
It feels as though a great weight has been lifted from my chest.
Looks like your poison worked.
I can't thank you enough for playing your part. You did wonderfully, and I am freed from my terrible predicament now. I don't know how to repay you. Or, wait, I do. Here's the coin I promised.
And a card fragment!
Well, we need a replacement. By the power granted me by House Telvanni, I bestow upon you, Balver Bemis, the rank of Oathman. Now be gone before someone poisons you.
Oathman! Well, if you say so, Spellright, I
Okay,
promise
someone
to
got the
bring
ladder.
pride and glory to House Telvanni.
Dear. Right, let me just, I'm gonna do this while I'm here. Let's combine it and get myself a nice new deck. Mercy Mother, I bend my knee. Nice. Now I can use those cards if I want to. Haven't done Tales of Tribute in a while. Okay, and I'm gonna open up the boxes. First I need to quickly sell some stuff to Zuma because, yes, my inventory is full again of junkies. No, not junkies. Junk. Keep the junkies away. Right. Let's have a look how many boxes I have. Hidden treasure bag.
Let's get out there.
Some gold. Nice. Oh. Oh, that's a different thing. That's not what I thought it was. 4 boxes. 1. Nothing in it. Nothing special in it. Okay, a pattern, but I know it. Last one. Ooh. What is that? A vial? Fungal vial? Nothing in it, but okay. Oh, it's a water jug, sorry. Oh, it's got water in it. There's a level there. Okay. Oh, there you go. There you have it. That is that quest done. We poisoned a Magister, or rather an Oathman. Why the hell not? Cool, forget. Although I think they both deserve death, really. But anyway,
You know what
that's
that's
that
good for.
episode. Be sure to look out for the next
you'll
ones,
figure it
and
out.
I will bid you all good night and stay safe. Stay good. Bye.